to Hate to Wait, where two lifelong dieters talk about their current struggles with weight loss. Diets, we've tried them all. We are not doctors, we don't play them on TV or on this podcast. Join our journey because we're all in this together.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, John. What's going on?
A couple cracked ribs.
We're having a morning.
We are having a morning. You're having an internet morning. I'm falling down steps. Good gracious.
What is in retrograde? I feel like every planet's in retrograde.
I think I'm in retrograde, to be quite honest with you. What was that? You okay over there?
I have to scream at both my husband and my son. The wooden stool that I kept saying is right above my head and he needs to take out has not been taken out. And I have a feeling the baby just hurt himself on it.
Because I was moving Facebook over so I could get to the group to get to the Winning Wednesdays. And I heard that and I couldn't find you. I thought maybe you fell off a chair.
No.
Wow. Okay. So this is going to be our show of shows.
All I can do is laugh. All I can do is laugh. Where's my Rubik's Cube? Oh, the other night, for everybody in the group who knows my Rubik's Cube obsession when I'm talking and podcasting, I actually had one whole side that was green the other day, and I showed John, and now it's gone. For anybody who is listening later, if you watch live, you'll see what we do behind the scenes. We actually come on screen, and a lot of the times when we're talking, I need something to fiddle with my hands, and I have a speed Rubik's Cube that I play with. I'm not good at it at all, but I like playing with it.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you receive a instant or a Facebook message from one of the people in our group saying that they were leaving?
No.
Well, I did.
Oh.
And they, she sent me a nice little message, and if I can find it right now, I would love to give it to her.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to, again, I understand what happened and what she said. I'm not going to identify her because maybe she doesn't want to be identified.
Yeah.
But she was leaving the group. So she sent me a message, and she said, I just want you to know that I'm leaving the group. It's because I am on a different journey. I have been delving into intuitive eating and love it. And the diet culture is disappearing from my life, along with anything to do with weight loss. Thank you for all your support. I wish you the happiness in your surgery. Big hugs.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, I was very happy that she reached out to me because she is a member of the group and she does post a lot. But the thing about it is, if, we're very supportive of whatever journey you're in. And so... But I can understand that if you're going to do something like that, that whole diet culture, which is basically what this is, could maybe make you slide back into it.
No, absolutely. I agree. And I feel like a lot of the times we will post memes in the Hate to Wait discussion group that are kind of poking fun at diet culture, but also a little bit perpetuating the message sometimes. And I mean it all in jest. I never take those things so seriously, but I understand that for some people, even just having those jokes out there, even though we all know, we're not going to actually shoot the scale one day. But for example,
speak for yourself.
But having something like that, when you're trying something, especially like intuitive eating, which from what I understand is really learning to listen to your body and kind of shut out those rules of dieting. Yeah, I understand completely. Good for her.
Yeah, so I wish her the best.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm definitely going to check in every once in a while just to see how she's doing.
Yeah, and please, if you guys are on a different journey, if you need to leave the group for any reason, please don't feel guilty about it. We understand.
Absolutely.
We absolutely understand.
So, wish her all the best.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if she listens to this, maybe I'll get another message. I don't know. We'll see.
I know.
So, how was your week?
Right now, in this very second, it is good. It is quiet. Whatever that kerfluffle we heard before from upstairs is now quieted. So
did they get a texting too?
They didn't. They didn't. I feel like my thoughts just permeated through the upstairs.
Mommy thoughts.
Mommy thoughts.
Oh.
Yes. Do you want to go into my week first? My week
Sure.
was very quick. I don't know if you have a big week.
Honestly, I have a little bit, but not a whole lot. But yeah, let's do you first.
Mine was very quick. Mine was actually the big thing that struck me about this week and dieting and intermittent fasting and sticking with this lifestyle of being nicer to myself, really, was my mom came over yesterday. And for those who've listened to the show for a while, you know, I don't have the greatest relationship with my mom. It's not something I necessarily...
Hey, John and Emily, this is Tamara.
What?
I was like, oh my God, is my mom calling the show? What the fuck?
Now I have to leave
and
that
then
in
I heard
there.
it was Tamara, and I'm like, okay. That would be my mom. She would find a way to call the show.
Hey, this is...
There we go. So what I did was I leaned on the keyboard accidentally, and I fired off the voicemail from last week, and then I wanted to move them, so I didn't do it again, and I fired off Dave's. Oh.
Oh, this is the episode. This is the episode that kills us. I don't know. Do we leave that in? I don't even know.
I have to now because it's so funny.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's really okay. It actually was nice comic relief.
Please continue about your mom.
Yeah, no, it was a really nice comic relief for talking about my mom. My mom drives me nuts, and she came over yesterday. And the funny thing is when somebody's just like, okay, well, how did she drive you nuts yesterday? And I'm like, I cannot pinpoint what it is. It's just an energy that happens with my mom and me that I get very uncomfortable. It's very emotionally draining. She has these things where if you saw them written out on paper, wouldn't sound judgmental or anything like that. But when she says them, there's something about the way she says them that it's like, there's a little bit of contempt right there. And it's like,
yeah,
it's so hard to explain, but people with mom issues, like, they know that just like the mere presence of somebody's.
Well, I think what happens is it's the history. So as soon as she says something, you've been through this before, and you kind of know it's not what she says, it's how she says it.
Yeah, it's how she says it. It's the fact that I kind of know where the conversation is going to go, and I have to predetermine, no, I don't want it to go down that route. Let me take this route. And then it's like we're both kind of scrambling. Like she wants to go into her pattern of, I know she doesn't mean to do this. She wants to go into her pattern of making me feel small or giving me guilt and stuff. And I'm trying to get away from that. And she's trying to sort of overcorrect to go where I'm going, but also bring it back to where she wants to talk about stuff. And yeah, so it was emotionally and mentally draining. And by the time she left, I was just a blob. I was just on the couch as a blob, texting my husband. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I feel like I could sleep for 18 hours. She was only here for 40 minutes. And anybody who saw the interaction between us wouldn't think anything of it aside from, wow, Emily's really quiet and tense. Like, that sucks.
I get it.
Yeah. So that happened. But the thing that really struck me, and I'm bringing it back to dieting, is normally with my mom, I know that after she leaves, I need a lot of self-care. And by self-care, I mean kind of spoiling myself. And in the past, I've let myself eat. I've given myself free rein to eat whatever I want, anything comforting. That was where comfort food came in, was my mom doesn't comfort me, so I'm going to find comfort in food. And I don't want to do that anymore. And I actually made that decision yesterday. What was funny was, what was therapeutic was actually making an Instagram story, like taking a picture of my face after to actually see what my face looks like when my mom leaves. It looks like I aged. I even put a black and white filter over it to kind of remove some of just my eyes were puffy. My jaw was tight. And then I just started writing. And that's kind of been what I do now, is when I have these really intense feelings, I just start writing. And I wrote an Instagram story. And as soon as I published it, I was like, okay, now I'm going to make some good choices. Instead of giving myself crap, let's go. I know I have salmon that I can make. I'm going to make some salmon. I'm going to make some rice. I'm going to make some vegetables. As much as I want to order a pizza, and not even a good pizza, we live in a land of good pizza here in Connecticut. I wanted to order crap. I wanted Little Caesars, and I wanted all the garlic butter sauce in the world. I wanted to drink that garlic butter sauce. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that this time. And it helped. And I woke up today and the scale reflected that. And then it was like I wanted to thank past Emily. Like, thank you, past Emily. Good job. Good job. Not going overboard and just ruining all the work you've been doing. So that's been my week.
Okay. Well, see, that's one thing that you're starting to learn your triggers and you're starting to learn something to do besides eat, which is fantastic. I applaud you on that.
It's tough. It is tough.
So remember, I had swelling in my legs, so I went to the doctors for that. And now what they're doing is they're wrapping my legs. So they put stuff on and they wrap this up. So I think that might have been part of the problem this morning is because it's wrapped and the bottom of my legs are tight. So I don't know. But anyhow, so the first time I went in there for the first appointment, I was a little disappointed in the treatment because they didn't do what I thought they wanted me to do. Now, as a matter of fact, I had to go right after the show. That's where I went. Yeah. And then Friday, basically the bandages were off. They just fell off. And so I tried calling there Friday, and they said, okay, we'll call you back. So they didn't. And then I called Monday, and then they said, well, we called and we had stuff's supposed to be sent to you. I said, okay. So then I called for the stuff, and then Tuesday, nothing. Then I went there yesterday, which was Wednesday. So I went in, and the doctor that I normally see wasn't there the first time, but he was there the second time. And I love this doctor. He is a great guy. He came in, he goes, oh, I see what's going on here. He goes, okay, we're going to get you hooked up. And then he did everything like he did the first time. I don't know why they didn't do it on Thursday, but I feel like I lost a week. So they got everything straightened out and wrapped up. And this morning when I got up, I can feel the difference in my legs. I can feel the difference in how the compression is working and all. So we're going to go through that. And the other thing is too, like I said, I'm just listening to what the doctors say. I've been going through the shake thing.
Yeah. How are the shakes for you? How are you liking them?
Honestly, I like them. I got the chocolate one and the vanilla one. Now, these aren't the ones I'm going to have after the surgery, but they don't taste bad.
But you're getting used to the...
I'm getting used to it. Like in the morning, I come in, I have one shake in the morning, and then I have one at lunch. No, wait a minute. I have two at lunch. I have to have more because if not, I don't have enough calories. And then I have one meal.
Yeah.
But I was really shocked by it. It hasn't really bothered me that much. And I really haven't, like yesterday when I went to the doctor, usually when it's like, I'm out. Oh boy, we can go here, we can go there, we can eat this, and we can eat that. And I didn't do that. I just came right home because I said, okay, I got this at home, and we're going to do that. And we're going to, just because you're out doesn't mean it's not like a sailor on a 3-day pass. We're not going to eat all the things. So for that, it's been great. Now, Sam is going to be here next week.
Yay!
Yes, I'm really excited about that.
Where's the doot-doot for that?
Hold on, I got one here. Where is it?
Special doot-doot.
Yeah, definitely a doot-doot.
A special doot-doot for Sam is, ooh, doot-doot.
Okay. So now you got me all flustered.
All flustered. Do you all feel better? Look what I did.
Oh, you got another. All right. So, but then you got to get two sides.
I know. I can't do more than one side.
She showed me the Rubik's
cut that
Cube.
out, but I'm so happy.
I'm not cutting any of this out. This is going to be the episode. Yeah, this is going to be the no editing episode. Everything's staying in.
Okay, so for the audio listeners, I just got one side of my Rubik's Cube, all white.
Right.
All the same color.
So when she gets here, I got to try to figure out what we're going to do as far as planning meals and stuff because I don't want to put her through all this. Here's your breakfast. Here's a shake. You look at me, she'll hit me in the head with a bottle. Boink. But, I mean, I don't want to go off plan. I don't think she would let me go off plan even if I wanted to.
No, she's very supportive. I love when she comes because she keeps you in line.
Right.
But she gives you a lot of motivation when she's there in person.
So here's the funny thing. So I am dating Sam from I Shake My Head from Lisa and Sam. We've been dating for over a year. She lives in Canada. I live here. It's a long distance relationship. We talk every night. You're all caught up. So this
That's
week,
all you need to know.
Right. This week, she is going to Ontario with Lisa. They're having a week's vacation, and then she's coming here. She's on a plane, and I don't know when she's going to listen to this. So I haven't told her about the cracked rib story. So honestly, I don't think they're cracked. I just think I bruised them. because I don't think I would be able to still be here if I
I
cracked
thought you
them.
couldn't talk if you broke a rib.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, I don't think I don't think it's a full break. I mean, I can feel like I don't know. Anyhow, but when she comes here, and she is very, very supportive. So, and I need that, but I'm a little anxious, as I always get, of, what I can do, what we're going to do, the food situation. So I'm just make sure I have, all kinds of stuff. Choices is what I'm going with. Just choices.
Yeah.
That is basically my week and then my week coming up. But I'm very excited because I haven't seen her since January.
I know. It's been a while.
It has been a while. And then once I have the surgery and everything, as soon as I can, I'm getting on a plane. I'm heading to Saskatoon because I want to go meet her peoples.
You haven't been up there yet, have you?
No, I haven't. I want to do an episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam where I can be in the car.
Oh, fun.
Yes. So do it right in the car. I want to be a guest host. Although I don't know if I can get in the back seat as a small car. I think we'll put Lisa back there. We'll see.
I don't know how Lisa will feel about that. Lisa, you're getting in the back. Wait, what?
Yeah, you're in the back. Lean up and you're in the back and I'm over here. Let's make that happen. So, so that's what's going on here. Yeah, it's been an uneventful, I would say it's an eventful week, but there's not a whole lot of stuff that's going on as far as I'm just doing what everybody tells me.
I'm glad you're getting used to the shakes. That's really encouraging.
Yeah, I was a little nervous about that. But, to be honest with you, I'm not a morning person. So I'm not a morning breakfast eater, really. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. So in the morning, I just have the shake and then I'm moving along. And at lunchtime, I was a little worried about lunchtime. But actually lunchtime, and I'm telling you what, they're really good. You know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. The chocolate one tastes like chocolate pudding. So I'm all over that.
Oh.
It does. It's really, really good. It doesn't have that iron taste that the Premier one has.
Yeah.
Where it's got that, it kind of holds onto your tongue and swings around.
I just don't like the one where it never feels like the powder is fully dissolved, no matter how long they've been sitting there.
Right.
I don't like those.
Yeah, no, none of that here. So I'm on point, and the scale I got on the scale this morning, and the scale has shown it, so I like that.
Good.
So this might, normally we've been doing some marathon episodes. This might not be as long.
No, I think that's kind of nice. I know it's the summer. In general, podcast listenership tends to go down because people are doing things. So we don't want to take a lot of your time if you're hanging out with your family. And it'll be actually the week of 4th of July when you're listening to this. So hopefully you're listening to us in your car, and if you're doing a diet, you're going to be more conscious because you've listened to us. Hopefully.
It's true. All right, so
there are going to be lots of good picnic foods. I think summer food is just.
You just reminded me. Guess what? New Jersey tomatoes are in.
Oh man, you've been so excited about these tomatoes, and over here I'm just like, I hate tomatoes. I don't know why he's so excited about this.
I can't wait. Matter of fact, when I get done here, I'm going to go get some tomatoes.
Oh, you're so excited! I'm glad.
They are the New Jersey tomatoes are the best tomatoes of any tomatoes in the whole wide world. If you say it differently, I'll fight you.
No, is that why your pizza's good? Because
No,
New Jersey pizza, I've had really good New Jersey pizza, and it's the sauce that makes it for me for pizza.
I think it's the water here. The water.
I've heard that too about New Haven pizza. They've tried to make New Haven pizza in California, and they couldn't, and they shipped the water over from New Haven to try to do it.
So you told me that story. Yeah, I heard the same thing. They couldn't do it. Yeah. And it's the same way the bagels are better here for whatever reason. It's the water, the atmosphere, maybe the humidity in the air. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
But I think that's what it is.
It's super humid right now.
Yes. Oh, boy, is it. You walk outside and all of a sudden you just start sweating, which is nice. So, hey, you want to get into some Winning Wednesdays?
Let's do that.
Winning Wednesday, Wednesday, Winning Wednesday, Wednesday, Winning Wednesday, Winning Wednesday, Winning Wednesday, Wednesday.
Okay, so in my broken rib pain, not broken rib, I never checked to see if we had any voicemails. Did you send me any?
We didn't. No, we didn't. We had a call, but they hung up. So all I got was an email of just like, you have a new phone call. And then that's it.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't leave a voicemail. I don't know who it was, but
you're slacking, people. Where's the voicemails?
You are more than welcome to leave a voicemail. I forward them off to John. We listen to them live on the show. Actually, what happens is with Google Voice, we get a transcript. So usually we can look over what it says beforehand. So just in case you want to surprise us, we get a transcript of that call before we listen.
That is true. All right. Who's first?
Let me find the longest one and then do the math
Oh.
so that I can read it. Okay, I found it.
Okay.
Longest one. Good job, Scott. You are the longest winning Wednesday this week. You get an extra doot doot. Doot doot.
Toot toot.
All right, so I'll start so I get the long one.
Okay.
Amy says, I'm down 1.5 pounds this week. I'm about a pound or so away from a new second number. Non-scale victory. I actually look forward to eating salads. Doing IF food must now be window worthy. Yes!
Window
That's why I
worthy.
love. Yes, that's why I love IF. I love it. It's like I only have 8 hours to eat. I don't want to eat crap in those 8 hours. I actually want to eat really good food because I deserve to. And salads do look and taste better. Do you know what I found in stores? Where did I find this? I found this in Aldi. Olive Garden salad dressing. The only thing from Olive Garden that is like really good.
You're right. Exactly. I love that salad dressing. How about that?
Yeah.
Congratulations. All right. Deborah said, I found a pair of pants in my drawer that I've never worn before. Not only are they another size down, they are loose on me.
Yay! Ingrid says, taking a maintenance break is the best decision I could have done for myself. Yes.
And sometimes you just got to back away, take a little breather, and then get back to it. I agree.
Yeah.
Scotty says, I'm golfing. Amazing today.
Oh. Good for him. He even put a picture of how far the ball was from the hole, which is less than a putter's length. So that's cool.
Right. And look at you, slim guy in that shadow.
I know.
How about that?
All right. We have Scott. 2 weeks ago, I posted that I was able to jog a half mile of my morning 5-mile walk. This week, I'm up to jogging more than 2 miles of my now 5.5-mile morning walk. It takes me an hour and a half, but I'm just happy to be able to get out there and move since in February I couldn't even walk into work because I had hurt my back. Thanks for your continued inspiration, Instapot recipes, and some very personal content in the last few weeks.
Seymour.
Sorry, I got a DM and it blocked my whole screen.
Somebody slid into your DMs
Adam,
during
stop
Winning
DMing
Wednesday.
me. Stop it. Adam's showing me that he also got Olive Garden dressing.
Adam, you're screwing up the show.
It's okay. That's very sweet, Scott. Thank you. And Scott was the one last week who got an Instapot for Father's Day. And now our group has started getting Instapot recipes in it, which I love. I love it.
I know. I'm going to start using them too. I have some from Walmart. They have frozen, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And they're very easy to make in the Instapot. You just throw those bricks in there, and in 15 minutes, you got chicken thighs, and they're really, really good. So I'm excited about that. So I'm definitely starting to get into the Instapot and try to make some stuff.
I'm trying to think of what you can make in the Instapot when you get your sleeve. I'm sure, you can make things really soft, so you could blend them into shakes, maybe?
Well, I'm not 100% sure yet. So I think that, one thing I can make is hard-boiled eggs. That's going to be something that I can make. And there's other things that I'm sure that I can make. But I think everything has to be blended into like a baby food consistency at first.
Do you have a blender?
Yes, I do have a blender.
That's good. Are you excited about putting tacos in there and blending them up?
All right. Funny story, little tangent. My daughter.
That was like a year ago you were talking about doing that.
Yeah. Well, my daughter, she, couple years ago, she is into horse training and everything, and a horse kicked her in the face and she broke her jaw. Yeah. And she had her jaw wired shut for 8 weeks, and she would go to Taco Bell, get a taco, go in, blend it all up, and drink it through a straw. And I was like, I'm not. And she's like, try it. I'm like, I can't. I love tacos, but I can't drink tacos through a straw. There's just something about that. Can't do it. All right, Scott, hang on. We got to give you And Deborah is down 3.5 pounds.
3.8. 3.8.
3.8.
That is an important distinction.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry for shaving 0.3 of a pound off. I should never do that.
No. Brendan, how quickly my little man is becoming a big boy. And he put a picture of his baby who's now sitting up.
Oh my goodness.
Sir.
Look how they grow up fast. Trust me. Elizabeth says, maintaining, but my body fat went 2%.
Yay. I'm guessing it went down 2%.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yay.
it went down 2%. And is that it?
That is it. See, I told you, everything kind of slumps when it gets to be summer. People are going outside more, and we want to encourage that. Go.
Absolutely.
We don't want to keep you.
Absolutely. All right. Well, geez, we are just running right through this episode. So, well, you know what that means.
Oh, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time for the moment you have all been waiting for. It's time for The Weigh-In.
So it's episode 60, and that means that 60, which means I will go first this week, and I am down this morning 3 pounds from last week. So I'm back to even. But okay, we'll take it. I really do feel that a lot of that has to do with losing some of this water weight and the shakes, and so I'll take it. Honestly, if I could be 100% honest, I thought I would be better, but that's okay. I'll take the 3. I was looking for 5 because I was 3 on Sunday. I was 3 pounds down on Sunday, and I haven't really done anything since then. But who knows? Maybe
it takes time.
It takes a little time. Maybe I'll jump in and start dropping. I want this weight to start dropping like flies. I want to be like a 5. I want to come in with a double-digit drop one time. We'll see.
I mean, maybe you've lost so much weight that you probably won't start doing double digits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you're heavier, it's easier to lose a lot of weight all at once.
Yeah, I don't know. I still think I could do double digits. And my steps have been up all week too. So
see, that's wonderful.
That's why I felt like I should be better. But again, 3 pounds is 3 pounds.
You did a great job. That's not gaining 3 pounds. That's still losing.
No, I know.
3 pounds.
And you know me, I always say I hate using that scale as a reference, but because I got on there today and I was like, okay, let's do it. And I said, I want to see a big number here. Big number. And I got on, I went, No,
I think you should celebrate. I think
I will. Here we go. I'm going to celebrate.
Doo-doo.
There we go. Okay. How about you?
Well, last week when I was up 3 and I couldn't figure out why, I still don't know why, but I'm down 4 this week, so I can't complain.
Okay, there we go. Now you're back to okay. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was interesting to even be up that high, and I thought maybe it was just a fluke for the day, but I got on the scale I think Sunday, and then I got on yesterday, and I got to watch that weight go down. It wasn't like, oh, okay, that was a fluke. The next day you're going to wake up and be back to where you were. It was like, okay,
slow
you're
drop.
Up. Let's just take this slowly. Do it 1 pound at a time. Do it 0.1 a pound at a time.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And it worked out well. And I'm pretty happy with what the scale is right now. That second number. So I'm kind of in a new second number. When I was up last week, I got back to my old second number and I was like, oh, I don't like that. So my new second number right now, I remember this weight. And it's funny getting compliments from people of just, oh, you look so great, because where I was when we started this show was the heaviest I had ever been when I wasn't pregnant. And it's interesting to hear you look so great, because before I started podcasting, this was what I am now, my heavy weight. And it's really weird to get compliments right now, because years ago when I would get to this weight, I'd be like, I don't deserve compliments. I look terrible. And now I'm just like, oh, I'm so happy. I love this number. I'm so happy to see it.
Well, I think that the other things could be, because I don't think the number, again, we go with the scale thing, but I think you're doing yoga, and I think your core is getting stronger and you're building muscle. Muscle weighs more than, so your body is transforming more than what the scale really says.
Yeah. And I think this number looks different because I'm losing weight and got to this number than when I used to be at my regular weight. And then, so this number used to be my heavy weight, and then I would lose some weight.
Right.
And I remember seeing this number on the scale years ago and being like, oh my gosh, I have to go back to dieting again. I probably look terrible. All my clothes fit awfully. And now that I'm going down, and you're right, I'm also doing the yoga, and I have muscles that are building. I'm fitting into clothes that I would have fit in years ago at not my highest weight. So like 20 pounds less than what I am, I'm fitting into those clothes. My body is absolutely different. It looks different. So I hope that makes sense.
No, it does. It absolutely makes sense. So well, there you go. All right. Now, listen, if you want to join us, it's very easy to do. go to hate2wait.com/Facebook and join the group. And also for the show notes and everything we've talked about, whined about, cried about, Emily does a great job, and that is hate2wait.com, right?
Hate2wait.com. Yep.
Okay, there we go, hate2wait.com. And also, if you're just busy and you don't want to write the Winning Wednesday and you want to call, we can do that too, and that's 760-WINNING. Call in and tell us what you're doing. We love to hear it. All right. So another week. Next week I will be here. Sam will be here. She won't come on the mic. I already told her. I said, come on, let's go. Just come in and say hi. I'm not coming on the mic. All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll try. We'll see. But we'll be back here next week, and hope you guys all have a great week. Bye now.